You're dealing with somebody who's got you isolated and you're just in fight or flight mode every day. And it's 1 minute to the next. I'm 3 months down the track, I'm still exhausted. I just still don't sleep, you know what I mean? Like I wake up hourly.
We've been dealing with domestic violence for a long, long time, but we're not, I don't think, as far forward as we should be in understanding and being informed and educated about what is going on within relationships. It's women who are dying at a rate of an average of 1 a week by their male partners, and that is alarming.
He told me for 3 months before I left, I'd wake up to him ripping me out of the bed saying, if you leave me, I'll kill you, and I believe every word of it. There's so many things to think about, you know what I mean? I stayed for the last 6 months in particular because these threats moved to, if I can't find you, I'll go to the kids. And people more often than not will say, why don't you just leave? You know what I mean? There's a lot of judgment that nobody understands unless you're in that situation. You are fighting for your life and you're escaping, and it's really not that simple. It's not that black and white.
There's a whole range of challenges. Some of it is about fear of what might happen if the perpetrator or their partner or ex-partner finds out that they're contacting a service. Children, unfortunately, at times can be used as the weapon. Pets are also a key one. There's a whole range of barriers for a woman to think about that may stop her from reaching out. And we can still see victim blaming operate with, probably in some ways a quite natural question of why doesn't she just leave? One that says she's responsible because she's got choices and therefore assumes that she's got financial capacity and other sort of independence and resources that she can draw on to do that. And it also serves to take the responsibility away from who's using the violence towards her. You're clinging to anything when you walk out of a situation like that. So when I came here, it was amazing. Do you know what I mean? The staff here have been amazing. Like I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. People just call it the accommodation. It's so much more than that. Not have to sit there and be watching my back every 2 seconds.
Homelessness is generally a result of fleeing domestic violence for women and children. We know, talking to the women, that if they are put into unsupported accommodation, which is hotels and motels primarily, they've got tremendous fear and anxiety that their ex-partner is going to track them down. Here at the Women's Centre, we have staffing 24/7. We never close, so there is the security in place, and know that while they're here, they've got people to turn to, and that they're going to be safe in this environment. They can come here, stabilise, and then start to engage with the appropriate services to address all of the needs they have, but all of the sort of the presenting issues that they come in with.
Places like the Vinnies Women's Crisis Centre here, you can bring your pets, because that stops a lot of people too from leaving. I know myself, when with my dog, I've cried to my dog about him. Like, your dog just kind of just knows, like it's unreal here. I've never seen or heard anything like this place. We've got response services that, most of them are in the non-government arena. There is a huge ability for people in our community, if they want to do something, to donate.
We know that here in South Australia, all of the DV services that provide crisis accommodation are all full any night of the week. So really, to me, that just highlights how important services like this are.
You can get out and it'll change your life the day you do it, you know what I mean? And there's some girls in here with some pretty scary stories, but it can be done. You can't keep living like that. It's not living, it's existing, and nothing more. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And massive credit to Vinnies, huge. I would be lost without them.